Should you, right? The question, should you run a separate campaign for each book? This is a really complex question that I'm going to break down for you so you know exactly your goals for your book income stream. That is the only reason I got into publishing books, is I wanted to create an additional income stream with my book. I mean, I wanted to write a book, but then once I learned about building a passive income stream, that excited me more. So let's dive in. My name is Jenny Hansen Lane, and I've been running Amazon ads for 15, 16 months. And we have done almost 6 figures in sales. I say we because my husband and my kids let me chase my passions. So the question is, should you run a separate ad campaign for each book? And let's dive into this. If you're new, it can be really overwhelming to learn ads. And it's very likely you've made multiple books before you even turn on an ad or sign up for Amazon ads. So as a newbie, it's very less scary to do a lottery ad. That is where you put all of your books in one campaign and you let the algorithm find your customers. This is a great testing ground because every book that you put in this campaign will be assigned kind of its own algorithm. And so you can put books in different niches inside of this campaign, or they can be similar. And that's the beauty of a lottery ad, is that you're just communicating to Amazon, I have this much money for my bids every day. Here's my overall budget. Please help me find my customer. And I have found the most success for this when I started 16 months ago, if I had books in a similar niche. And the really difficult thing about a lottery ad is that it's hard to scale because each book has its own kind of algorithm, if that makes sense. So when we ask the question, should you run a separate ad campaign for each book? I think it depends on your goal. My goal is to scale a book. So as you understand this and you understand the analytics in your Amazon ads account, then you're able to see that the targeting is more niche. And when the targeting is more niche, it usually works well in one campaign because you know exactly what you're going after. You're not having to dig and sift through 17 books of data. So I have done lottery ads, but when I want to scale a book, I always do one campaign. And I would say that this is somewhat of an advanced strategy that anyone can start using if they want to scale a book. What I mean by scaling is growing it to increase your book income stream. Okay. This happens when you have gotten sales previously in the niche and for certain keywords. Advanced strategies work because you know that your book is already selling, and so you are hyper targeting more customers. This actually, putting your book in one campaign, I believe in my experience, gives me more freedom to scale because I'm asking the algorithm just to focus on a couple of different targets, whether they're keywords or product targets. Okay, so scaling, it always requires optimization. This means that we turn off what's not working and we focus on what is working. And should you run a separate ad campaign for each book? I personally like to. I have over 233 campaigns because I want specific information for each book, and it can feel overwhelming sometimes if you try to scale a lottery ad. And I might be able to share an example of a lottery ad that is kind of fading out because I didn't pull the books out individually and scale them, and now my costs are rising. I think there is a very perfect place for lottery ads. And I think it's when you're new, but to understand the ability to scale, it requires optimization, and putting a bunch of books in one campaign is less optimized. Please let me know what questions you have. Like and subscribe for more Amazon ads for your book income, and I'll see you in the next video.